Are you all feeling good today? Okay. Are you all ready for our today's class? Okay, fine. I hope you all have celebrated Diwali. Am I right? Okay. Sweets are the speciality in Diwali, right? Okay. Now come to our portion, our today's class. Do you remember what we have learned in our previous class? We have started a new topic and which was written by Guy Maupassant. And what was the title of the prose? An uncomfortable bed. What was the title of the prose we have learned in our last class? An uncomfortable bed. Who was the writer? Guy Maupassant. And we have learned something about optical illusion, right? Optical illusion. And also I told you about practical joking, bullying somebody. Practical joking means some tracking something, or it's like prank. Have you all heard about prank? So similarly, practical joking means cornering somebody by making jokes or funny things on them to hurt them. I'll tell you the exact definition of practical joking. Practical joking means tricks made on someone to make them foolish or amuse others. If somebody is trying to make fun of me, or they are trying to make me as a foolish person, they will plan something. They will do some tricks to cheat me or to make me as a foolish person. That is pranking. It is practical joking is similar to the word prank. Okay. So here the protagonist or the narrator is being pranked or is the victim of practical jokes of his friends. So that is very common thing. So in the beginning, what we have learnt, in the beginning he was welcomed by his friends and the servants who are there in his castle. They welcome him warmly, but still he has a fear that they will cheat me or they will do some fun on me. I will be the victim of their practical joking. They will do some tricks. They will try to do some tricks to make me as a foolish person. So this is what the fear which is running in the mind of the narrator. But he was welcomed by them warmly like a prince. As a prince was welcomed by the court people. Similarly, our narrator was welcomed by his friends and also servants. This is what we have seen in our last class. Now, in this class, I am going to discuss with you about what happened next in his castle. Are you all ready for our today's class? Okay. Now, they are all in the dining area to have their food. His friends are chatting among them and they are cracking some jokes. Our narrator is not opening his mouth. He feels afraid. If I say anything, they'll make fun of me. They'll do something or they'll crack some jokes on me. Finally, I will be hurt by their jokes. Why should I talk? So, he was silently sitting in his chair and is eating his food. All his friends are also there accompanying him. They are cracking some jokes and they are laughing. In his mind, in the mind of the narrator, he is thinking, I am sure that my friends are planning, they are trying to cheat me or they are trying to make me as a foolish person. That's why they are planning something. They are trying to prank on me. And And this is the fear, or this is the thought which is going on in the mind of the narrator. So he did not speak anything. He had his lunch or he had his food and he stepped out. Okay. So even now he is thinking about his friends. Surely today night they will do some prank on me, some practical jokes on me. What is meant by practical joking? Trick used by somebody or some people on others to make them foolish, and the others will laugh at the fool person. Okay. So that is practical joking. Already I told you in our last class, in the previous class, that if any of your friends or your neighbors or your brother or sister are bullied by somebody, you have to stand for them. You should not laugh at the people, or you should not laugh at your friend or your brother or sister or your neighbor. Okay, you should stand for them and you should speak for them. Don't try to do like this. This is wrong. So you should stand for the victimized person. Alright. Okay. Now come back to our lesson. Here, now it's night time. The narrator is going to his bed, to his chamber. Chamber means his bedroom. And all his servants, almost all his servants and all his friends were there, and they are greeting him. They are telling, "Good night, my dear friend." Now also our narrator is feeling afraid and he is thinking something, they are planning something. I am sure that they are planning to make me fool or make fun of me. So he feels so afraid. He is exaggerating the small things. Sometimes we will also take a small issue into a big issue. Right? That is exaggeration. Okay. Sometimes we will take a small issue or small problem and we will blow it out and it will become a big issue, big problem. That is exaggerating. Okay. So he is thinking in his mind, "Oh my God, my friends are planning to do something on me. My friends are doing some practical joking on me to make me as a foolish person." So he feels so afraid, and now he is observing that all my servants and all my friends are greeting me and they are saying good night. Why they are behaving like this? This is the thought which is running in the mind of the narrator. And he had his candle in his hand. Okay, he had a candle. In olden days, there were no electricity in the castle. So he carries a candle in his hand and he enters into his bedroom. And with fear, he lighted all the candles there in his bedroom. Till this, do you understand, students? Now, open your book. Let's read the text and let's see what's happening there. Take page number 54. Take page number 54, students. Okay. Shall I read? Listen. I said to myself, "Look out, old ferret. They have something in preparation for you." During the dinner, the mirth was excessive, far too great, in fact. So mirth means laughter, amusement. Mirth means amusement, especially as expressed in laughter. So in the dinner, they are sitting in the dining area and all his friends are cracking jokes and we could hear only the laughing sound. So our narrator is thinking in his mind that surely my friends are planning to do something on me. I thought, here are people who take a double share of amusement and apparently without reason. They must be looking out in their own minds for some good bit of fun. Assuredly, and to be the victim of the joke attention. So the narrator is thinking that I will be the victim of their joke, so I should be very careful. During the entire evening, everyone laughed in an exaggerated fashion. They laughed for simple jokes, they laughed like anything. So their laughter is exaggerated, okay? I smelled a practical joke in the air as a dog smells game. But what was it? I was watchful, restless. I did not let a word or a meaning or a gesture escape me. Everyone seemed to me an object of suspicion. What is meant by suspicion? Suspicion means doubt, doubtful. The narrator has doubt on his friends, on his servants, so he cannot trust them. He is thinking that they are planning something against me. Okay, so he had suspicion on his friends and on all his servants too. Okay, what is meant by suspicion? Suspicion means doubt. So he has doubt on his friends and servants because their laughter is exaggerated. Okay. And I even looked distrustfully at the faces of these servants. He has no trust on his servants as well as on his friends. The hour rang for going to bed and the whole household came to escort me to my room. They are taking him to his bedroom, to his chamber. Why? They called to me good night. I entered the apartment, shut the door and remained standing without moving a single step, holding the wax candle in my hand. So they are escorting him, they are taking him to his room and they are telling good night. They are greeting him and now he again had suspicion on his servants and also on his friends. He has a candle, a wax candle in his hand. He carries that wax candle and he did not even take one single step towards his bed because he had such a doubtful mind on his friends and servants. So he is standing with his wax candle in his hand. I heard laughter and whispering in the corridor. They are laughing, they are whispering in the corridor. Without doubt, they were spying on me. So now he is confirming that they are spying on me. They are looking, they are watching, they are observing me. What am I doing here? So he is telling that I could hear laughing sound and also whispering sound in the corridor, and also he is saying that they are spying, they are observing, they are watching me every moment. What am I doing here? They are spying on me. Why they are behaving like this? I don't know. I cast a glance around the walls, the furniture, the ceiling, the hangings, the floor. So he cast a glance, he looked at the entire room, in the furniture, the curtains, under the bed, everywhere he is checking whether they are hiding anything. I saw nothing to justify suspicion. I heard persons moving about outside my door. Inside his bedroom, he could not see anything to justify his suspicion. Already he had doubt on his friends. To justify or to prove that doubt, he could not find any evidence in his bedroom. Now everything is normal there in his bedroom. But he could hear people who are moving here and there out the door. I had no doubt they were looking through the keyhole. And also he is saying that I am sure that through the keyhole they are looking inside my room. What am I doing here? I am sure that they are looking through the keyhole in the door of my bedroom. This is the suspicion of the narrator here. Till this, can you understand, students? So what he is trying to say? He is thinking that all his friends are planning something. They are planning, they are tricking some tricks. They are planning for tricks to make fun of him or to make him as a foolish person. So he is very alert. I should not talk anything. They are laughing, they are cracking jokes, and they are escorting him to his bedroom, and he is thinking they are planning something. Till now they are walking here and there, and even now they are looking at the keyhole in the door of my bedroom. So this is the thoughts which are running in the mind of the narrator now. Till this, can you understand, students? What do you think about this narrator now? Is he taking everything as serious, or do his friends planning anything against him? Do they kill him? Or do the friends of the narrator are enemies? We do not know. Now, an idea came into my head. My candle may suddenly go out and leave me in darkness. Now he feels afraid and he is thinking that if this candle got off, then what will happen? I will remain in the darkness inside my room. So let's see what he did. Then I went across to the mantelpiece and lighted all the wax candles that were on it. So he lighted all the candles, wax candles there. After that, I cast another glance around me without discovering anything. Again, he is looking all around him and all around the bedroom, and everything he is checking. Everything is there. Can I get any clue there? I advanced with short steps, carefully examining the apartment. Nothing. I inspected every article one after the other. Still nothing. I went over to the window. The shutters, large wooden shutters, were open. I shut them with great care and then drew the curtains, enormous velvet curtains, and I placed a chair in front of them so as to have nothing to fear from without. So there were large windows in his chamber, and he is closing the windows. He could see the velvet curtains there, and he kept a chair in front of the velvet curtain, and he is sitting on the chair. He is not ready to sleep on his bed because of fear. He is thinking something my friends are planning. They will do something, so I should not sleep today night. So he is sitting on a chair in front of the velvet curtain. Okay, students, let's see what happened in our next class. Till this, are you clear? Students, I hope you all have understood our today's class. What are the new words we have learned today? The first is mirth. Mirth means amusement or laughter. It is not laugher, it is laughter. Laughter. Okay, laughter. Next, exaggerated. Exaggerated means presenting something in an enlarged way or large way than reality. Already I told you that we have a small problem, but we will exaggerate it like a big issue. Okay. For example, sometimes I may be suffered with fever, but I will think that, or I will say to others, I was suffering from coronavirus. So that is exaggerating. Okay. So exaggerated means represented as larger than reality. It is beyond reality. Okay. Here in your textbook they have given made to seem larger, better, worse or more important than it really is or needs to be. Okay. So creating or presenting something beyond reality. The reality is different from the thing we are presenting. Okay. Sometimes we'll look at or we'll taste a fruit or something, some delicious food, but we will say, wow, that fruit or that food was just like anything. It is some. So that is exaggerating. Okay. Next. Practical joking. Practical joking means a trick played on someone in order to make them foolish and to amuse others. Tricks made on others to make them as a foolish person, and that will amuse others. So we should not allow anybody to prank or anybody to do practical joking on us or on others. Is that clear, students? I hope you all have understood our today's class. See you all in the next class, students. Until, take care. Thank you.